Hi, I'm Charlie Zisette, the Executive Director of the National Armaments Consortium. Today, we bring you our latest Meet a Member conversation, where we expand our knowledge of who's in the NAC network, their innovative work, and how it helps our warfighters. And in this edition, we have not one, but two special guests. We're joined today by Wade Brewton and Alan Segrest of Intuitive Research and Technology Corporation. Wade is the director of Intuitive's Florida operation, and Alan is the vice president of corporate operations. And Wade and Alan, welcome, and thanks for being here today.
Thanks, Charlie. Great to be here.
Thanks, Charlie. Looking forward to it.
Oh, that's great. Wade, why don't we start with you, and maybe you could tell us a little bit about how you came to Intuitive.
All right, thanks a lot. Hey, so I came to Intuitive after spending 27 years in the Navy. I retired out of the Missile Defense Agency up in Huntsville, Alabama. Worked in industry for a couple of years, and then I had the opportunity to move back home to the Florida Panhandle with Intuitive and help launch their Florida operations, specifically their office at Eglin Air Force Base. And since that time here, 3.5 years ago, we've expanded to 5 locations throughout the state, and mostly focusing on our customer at Eglin Air Force Base, the Air Force customer, and at Pensacola, the Navy customer.
Wow, that's impressive in such a short period of time. And Alan, maybe you could give us a little bit about your background with Intuitive.
Absolutely. So I was fortunate to hire on with Intuitive right after I graduated. So I'm an Intuitive lifer. I've truly grown up with the organization. And been able to take different roles as the company has matured. It's been really interesting to see our growth and evolution from being 45 people when I was able to come on board 17 years ago, and now to be just over 530 folks. The growth has just been amazing.
That is incredible. It's really wonderful and a good story to hear. Tell us a little bit, since you are a true veteran, tell us a little bit about Intuitive and what it is that you all do in support of our Department of Defense and our warfighter.
Absolutely. So Intuitive is an aerospace engineering and analytics services firm. And so we're headquartered in Huntsville, Alabama. As I mentioned just a second ago, we're about 530 folks. Spread across mostly the Southeast. Most of us are still here in Huntsville, Alabama, but as Wade alluded to just a second ago, the last couple of years we have really expanded into Florida, specifically in the Panhandle, supporting the Air Force and the Navy, as well as other service elements there.
Oh, that's wonderful. Congratulations. Well, let's go ahead and get started, because both of you have been successful in your own rights using ROTAs. And in this case here today with AMTC. Wade, why don't we get started with you and tell us about an award that towards the end of 2020 you guys got under AMTC for the Joint Gulf Range Modernization Program. Tell us a little bit about that and how it went.
Yeah, hey, absolutely. Thanks for letting me share this with you. So our customer down here at Eglin, supporting the Eglin Gulf Test and Training Range, which is the largest surface and at sea over water range in the United States, and it supports all sorts of weapons testing, 5th and 6th generation aircraft and weapon systems. We, as Alan alluded to, we are an engineering firm, aeronautical aerospace engineering firm, but we're also a lead systems integrator. And what we were able to do is take a number of various technologies and put them together to help improve the telemetry gathering, the data transfer, and supporting the test and evaluation of faster weapons and weapon systems there at Eglin.
That's really an important project. Is there any kind of possibility for follow-on work, or where does it go next, you know?
Yeah, sure. So what we've been able to do thus far, at least in the design, we're still in the design and development phase, and we're quickly approaching a critical design review, and we expect that it will be live next year. But the things that we've done is being able to show the utility and the possibilities of combining a sensor that can operate both at sea, undersea, and at the surface level to support testing operations for various services and for various capabilities.
It's just incredible. It's incredible. Well, let's turn to Alan. I know you guys have had another success story, and I was really kind of intrigued with what I had heard about how you were able to take advantage of our process and of the OTA. Maybe you could tell us about your project.
Absolutely. Thanks, Charlie. So we had a customer, longtime Army customer, that came to us and asked us to help them, kind of save a program that they had that was kind of going in the wrong direction. And so when we looked at different courses of action on how we may be able to do that, the one that stood out the most was to be able to leverage a white paper that we had actually replied to through AMTC and had been put in the basket. And so thank goodness the scopes were nearly identical. And so we were able to take that out of the basket. The customer was able to contract with us. We were able to migrate the work over, and it really was a much better fit for an OTA type vehicle. And so we were building prototypes, and so we were able to contract with multiple vendors and manufacturers to be able to do what we needed to do to help compress the schedule and try to get it back where it needed to be. I'm very happy to say that we delivered all 12 prototypes within the budget and just a little bit to the left of where they wanted to be.
Incredible. That I'm sure you would agree. There is no way that this problem could have been solved if it wasn't for an OTA.
No, traditional contracting would not have been able to save this program. We had to be able to move quickly, and the flexibility of the OTA to be able to maneuver from subcontractors to vendors to ODCs, and then moving stuff around in a fluid environment as you're trying to compress the schedule. You have to have that flexibility. Our customer needed the flexibility. And so it was really just a perfect fit.
Yeah, that's incredible. I hear about this occasionally, and there's just no other way to be able to deliver critical technology in such a timely manner and to do it appropriately. And so congratulations to Intuitive, and what a success story. That's what this is all about. Well, that's all the time we have for today. What a great conversation. I really appreciate both Wade and Alan for taking your time and sharing your stories here from Intuitive. You'll see their contact information after this video. I encourage you to reach out to Intuitive or reach out to me if you have any further questions. And I just want to say thanks to all of our members and for your support and what you do to help shape the battle space and to protect our warfighter. With that, I just want to say thanks again, Wade and Alan, and you guys have a great day.
Thanks, Charlie.
Thanks. Have a great day.
See you later. It was absolutely the best. Okay, it was. But also we had 77 one-on-ones that were conducted the following day. We had